All right, let's talk about it. So the Fantastic Four post-credit scene is officially online, and I had the chance of watching it. And I do have to put in my 2 cents because that is what I do here. So obviously the post-credit scene was correct. However, the game of telephone is a crazy thing around the Scooper community and around rumors and stuff in general. So if you guys remember, they claimed that Doctor Doom pops through a teleporter while they're on a ship and takes Franklin Richards, looks at Sue Storm, whispers some mumbling, and then he's gone, right? In the actual film, they're back at the Baxter building, and Sue is talking to Herbie. And Franklin Richards is about 3-4 years old. He's got the longer hair at this point, and he's a full-blown toddler. And Vanessa, her Sue, turns to Herbie and says, "Hey, Herbie, get him another book." And Herbie says something, and she says, "Not that one. He already read that one," or something along those lines. And then she kind of turns, and you get like this eerie, dark music, and she goes, "Woo," and you see like her force field coming around her hand, right? And we turn the corner slowly from a POV shot, and you see Franklin like this looking up, and he's like staring at something. We don't quite know what it is. And you see the background of Doctor Doom's hood and whatnot, and you see him holding his mask. I believe it's with his left hand, but it could be the right hand because of the angle, like the way it's reflected. But he's holding the mask. And then it just goes, and it says Fantastic Four will return in Avengers Doomsday. So that has me thinking this. If that's the post-credit scene and that's our build-up with only hinting that Doom could be possibly from that universe with the whole Latveria scene, that's not a build-up at all. And people are saying, well, it's the same. It's not the same as Thanos. Thanos was in multiple different post-credit scenes. He was in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was in Avengers. And there was multiple different scenes that he was in. It's not the same thing. So the build-up is kind of weak. The only thing that we could think of is with that Latveria scene, you could say that Doctor Doom has been off doing his own thing, kind of like in Time Runs Out, where he was doing things in the background, and we don't find out till actually like issue 2, I believe, of Secret Wars, where he goes with Doctor Strange, and they, fight the Beyonders, and he gains the power, and he's the one who saved the entire universe. Well, in this one, it seems like at the end of this, he's actually probably going to talk to Susan and them and be like, "Hey, I know we've never talked, I'm Victor and whatnot, but I need your help." And because of the leaks and rumors of Doomsday, we're assuming more than likely he's going to, convince them to help him. And they've obviously probably never met, but they know of each other more than likely. And then it builds up to that Thunderbolts post-credit scene where the ship is in the air. And I'm assuming that when that ship lands, it's going to be Doom, Reed, Vanessa, or Doom, Reed, Sue, the Thing, and Johnny. Because once again, we've also seen the behind the scenes from the Doomsday scene where it showed that CGI ship looking thing, and it was Ebon's thing, it was Shuri, it was Shang-Chi, and it was, I believe, was it Sam? It was Bucky. But anyways, my point is that the connectivity is not here right now. I'm obviously still excited to see Fantastic Four. I'm seeing it tomorrow, but the thing is, this is a really sloppy build up to Doctor Doom, but at the same time, I see where they're going. They're making this a very simple plot. They're making this a very simple thing. They're just trying to get over it. They're essentially going to have Doctor Doom gain the trust of all the people, and in the end, they're going to realize, hey, this guy's a bad guy. We're going to have to fight this guy and team up and kill him. Essentially, Infinity War, separated teams, Endgame, built up teams. That's the gist of the post-credit scene. That's how it connects to the Thunderbolts. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. I've been going live a lot on the talk, and I'm going to do it more on here as well. Make sure you subscribe because I'm going to give you a bunch of content coming up. I also have some, I guess you could say, a scene from Doomsday that I've heard about that I'm going to talk about today. Catch y'all on the next one.